Welcome everyone to my vlog of day 6 and 7 in Paris. Now day 6 started at the Pont Neuf Bridge because it was very much a Louis Vuitton day, and we were starting off in the gorgeous Louis Vuitton Dream Cafe. Now this was the day of our lunch and our V.I.C appointment with Louis Vuitton that was so kindly arranged by Meredith and her sales associate Peter in Australia, and so we're so grateful to them, and just so grateful that even though sadly Meredith couldn't be with us, the appointment still went ahead. But as I say, we started off with lunch, and anyone who loves Louis Vuitton will love this cafe with its attention to detail, all the very unique Louis Vuitton touches. Everything was monogrammed, every piece of food and drink that you had, all the plates, etc. Everything had the Louis Vuitton emblems on. This is what I had for lunch. I had a sort of tomato and herby monogram waffle. It was absolutely gorgeous. It really was nice food, and it was such a fun lunch. As I say, so we were so grateful, and we were all so excited with all the Louis Vuitton touches, as you can see. Even these chips or crisps were the Louis Vuitton monogram shapes. So after our lunch there was time for a mooch around the Louis Vuitton gift shop, which is next to the cafe. And yeah, there was this stunning display of Vivians. Now the majority of these here are actually not for sale. There's a very few are, but most of them are not for sale. Most of them are just there now for display purposes only, and they cannot be purchased. But there was so many really cute and fun Vivians there. I've taken a few close-ups of some of my favourites. There's the roller skating one up there. Those of you that know me and my roller skating past that I have mentioned before on my channel won't be surprised to know that this one was a particular favourite of mine, and I've got a close-up of her in a minute. So we have the bride and groom, we have the graduate, and then here are some of the ones I particularly liked. Here's that roller skating one in close up. She's got her little drink there, and then she's got her fabulous roller skates on. So the gift shop did have some Vivians here that were available for purchase. It also had trunks, SLGs, lots of travel items. So here's a bit of eye candy of all the things that are available from the gift shop. There were some big mirrors, so here is my outfit of the day. A very plain black column dress, my black Valentino rock stud sandals, and it was all about the bag today really. That's why I chose the plain black dress, so that it would show off the bag, because the bag, as you can see, is the beautiful Louis Vuitton Petite Malle clutch in the romantic blossom. And yeah, I just wanted to showcase the bag today. So some more Vivian eye candy for you. There was quite a lot of different ones. Some of these were in crocodile, so these were extortionately expensive, as you can imagine. So yes, I know this vlog is really for the Louis Vuitton lovers out there, because there is so much footage of these Vivians, the trunks, the travel items, etc. So I'm going to make no apology for that. If it's not your thing, you can fast forward, but I know there's a lot of you out there that absolutely love these sort of items from Louis Vuitton. They even do large cuddly toy Vivians, and this one was nearly as big as Victoria herself. Now, in between the cafe and the gift shop is the chocolate shop, and here is where I purchased some gifts for hubby and for my son. Yeah, but absolutely gorgeous looking chocolates. We had to be careful with what we purchased here because it was a very, very hot day and we didn't want to go out in the sun and immediately have our purchases melt. But yes, some absolutely mouth-watering chocolates here, and so this is truly, in the true sense of the word, eye candy for you. And then it was time for our V.I.C appointment at the Vendôme store, and this was the VIP lounge where we were taken to have a look at all the things we'd requested and some other things that the sales associates had brought up for us. So these were all the items, as I say, laid out for us. Now, I'm not quite sure what happened, and I don't really know why, but none of my items were actually there. So I'm going to discuss that maybe in a later video, perhaps when I do my Louis Vuitton unboxings, maybe have a little chat about maybe why that was. But yeah, unfortunately none of the items I had requested, and I had requested them in good time, but none of them were actually there. So I had a look around obviously at what was there. Had a look at these beautiful P9 Speedies here. There's the one in the pink and the one in the green, and I do try the pink one on a little bit later. But then I was able to go downstairs to ready to wear and to accessories and have a look and see if some of the items I wanted were there. And there were a couple of the items that I had requested that were available on the accessories floor, and the sales associate very kindly brought them up for me. I pointed them out to her and she brought them up for me to try. So here I am trying the P9 Speedy in the pink. It was gorgeous. It was an absolutely gorgeous bag, really, really lovely. Yes, I was very taken with that. I wasn't really in the market for a P9. I haven't really got the budget at the moment for a P9 Speedy, but yeah, this pink one was really stunning. So here I am downstairs trying on some sunglasses. This is not a pair I'd put on my wish list, but I was happy to try these because they were very similar. And then I had a look at some SLGs. I believe this card case with the lovely pink has only just been released. So after being downstairs for a while, we came back upstairs, and as I say, the sales associate bought the sunglasses and some belts up for me from downstairs that I could try on. These were items that had been on my wish list, so I was really pleased to try them on. And then this photo is another one of my favourite ones from the trip. This is all of us that were at the V.I.C appointment. So a massive thanks again to Meredith and Peter and Louis Vuitton, because it was such a fantastic experience and we all had a fabulous day. So then it was pizza and cocktails to round out such a fabulous day. So day 7 was our last full day in Paris, and we did plan to pack in a lot on this day. So outfit of the day was a nice lightweight summer dress from V.I.C, my comfy Birkenstocks because my feet were hurting a bit at this point, and yes, again, my Fendi sequin baguette in the burgundy as a day bag. I have to say it worked brilliantly as a day bag and it got lots of attention. Sadly though, we firstly had to say goodbye to the gorgeous Amelia Rose as she was going home on this day. So yeah, some tearful goodbyes all round. So the first stop was a return to Faurè Le Page, and yeah, here I am still checking out the tote bags because they are really, really good bags. However, I absolutely fell in love with this bag. Now this is called the Cartouchière bag and it comes in a few colours, but I really like the burgundy and the green. They are two of my favourite colours for bags. It's a boxy bag, but it's not that structured and it is quite soft. It goes crossbody beautifully. It's got quite a lot of pockets and capacity inside. It's got this really interesting detail on the back, which is actually a mirror. So all in all, I really did like this bag. I just couldn't decide between the two colours. I also checked out this travel bag in a beautiful green, again really nice big tote bag for travel, and looked at some of their SLGs. Now I'm not going to tell you what this SLG is. My subscribers can have a guess at this one and see if you get it right. So from Rue Cambon we then took a walk, quite a long walk, to Avenue Montaigne, but the intention was then to check out some of the luxury stores that were on Avenue Montaigne, and the first one that we wanted to go and look at was YSL. So here I am in Saint Laurent trying on some Jamie bags. Now I have always been a big fan of the Jamie bag, and this is the medium I believe in the cream, and then I'm trying on a small or a mini in the black. The leather is so luxurious, it's a beautiful lambskin, so soft, really reminds me of the Mama baguette. The lambskin is just very similar and soft. And then I'm trying it on here in a suede as well. It's a lovely bag in suede also. So yeah, really enjoyed trying on the Jamie bags. And then I also had a look at the Nikki bags, again one that I've thought about for a while. It's in calf skin I believe, but I tried on a small or a medium Nikki and then a baby Nikki, and yeah, it was really good to try those bags on and see what they were like. And I have to say I really did like the Jamie and the Nikki bags. I also liked this Icare or iCare bag in the medium size. There's a few YSL bags going on the wish list now, I think. Louis Vuitton in Avenue Montaigne now, and more cuddly Vivians. They're so cute. This is the very small version. And I also got to look at this toiletry bag, which is one of the ones I wanted to look at my appointment, but sadly wasn't available. Yeah, this is such a useful item. I really, really liked this, and I just think this is going to be so useful. These are the cat's eye version of the sunglasses I tried on the day before at the appointment. They were the round version. These were the ones, again, that I also wanted to see that weren't available, but I found them at Avenue Montaigne, so I was really pleased to be able to try those on as well. I did make some purchases at Louis Vuitton, and there is a story time as well, so there will be an unboxing and the story time to come. We then went to L'Avenue for lunch. Now I'm told this is the Instagram cafe, i.e. a lot of people go there to post photos on Instagram. I don't know about that, but I know it's very expensive. It was one of the most expensive meals I think I had in Paris. Although the food was very nice, I had this omelette with spinach and the cocktail was absolutely delicious. Final stop of the day was Samaritaine Shopping Centre, which is smaller and more intimate and a bit less busy than Galeries Lafayette. We checked out Louis Vuitton. This sales associate was desperate to sell Debs this gorgeous crocodile Rose de Vente, but spoiler alert, she didn't buy it. I was very enamoured of this tote bag from a non-luxury brand called Nagedi, which I'm going to check them out on their website now that I'm home. But anyway, after a long day's shopping, I'm now at the end of the vlog, and after a fantastic holiday, this is the end of my Paris vlogs. I really hope you've enjoyed them. This is me on the last morning in my travel outfit, ready to go home. Sad to be saying goodbye to everybody and the holiday finishing, but looking forward to seeing my family. Thank you everyone ever so much for watching. If you have enjoyed the vlog, please give it a thumbs up, and I really look forward to seeing you on the next video, which will possibly be an unboxing.